Guys, can you imagine what is going on in the crypto space right now? It is absolutely crazy. Take a look at the article you're seeing in front of you. 186 US banks face SVB-like risk. Crypto bull run ahead. In the meantime, you can see that Bitcoin is almost in double-digit gains. Literally, the price is going crazy right now at $27.3 thousand on some exchanges. And the two major levels that we're watching are $28.7 thousand and obviously our major psychological barrier at $30,000. But also guys, in terms of dominance, I have stated this at least in 100 different videos that for Bitcoin, or sorry, rather for altcoins to start to pop off, usually Bitcoin takes back its dominance first. It's happened every single time for the last 2 years that Bitcoin has swung between 40% and 48 or so percent dominance. You can see I've charted here for you guys, and we've talked about this so ridiculously many times, but basically we are now on the verge, on the edge of Bitcoin getting into territory where the altcoin season might happen next. And again guys, you have to understand, right now Bitcoin being in double-digit gains. As of this point here, it's literally the biggest sign, the biggest showcase that a massive altcoin run could be next. And in this video, guys, I want to give you a couple altcoins that I'm looking at, and I want to start it out right now, right here with XDC. So you can see XDC right now is actually already up 11% today. And again, guys, I've been trying to update you on this specific crypto for a while. A couple hours ago on Twitter, I released a couple different coins I'm crazy getting into. And if you just were, looking at my Twitter a couple hours ago, you'd already be doing amazing. Also, guys, I try to really give you tips whenever I think of them. For example, on the end of February, I shared Arbitrum is really the thing to watch out for. And I told you guys all, make sure you participate with the network in case there's an airdrop. And what was announced today, the major airdrop. People are going to make so many thousands of dollars for absolutely free. And hopefully you listen to my advice on that. Even though it's not financial advice, it's like a little bit of life advice, Participate in a lot of these free things because it can make you tons of money. Anyway, over on the 16th here, you can see I bought a ton of XDC today. I'm extremely bullish on it. I just want to quickly put into perspective, all right? I called this out over on Twitter right here at like 3:30 p.m. Yes, 3:20 p.m., which is right around this here. So that is roughly at 3.1 cents or so. And you can see what the price has done ever since that moment. Now, I don't feel really cool about this because obviously in a market like this, it is very hard to lose. And there are many cryptos which are outperforming this by crazy margins. But it is one of the only coins that's actually beat Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. And I just find it fun that a lot of people are always questioning my decisions. But in reality, guys, I hold these things for the longer term anyway. And please, if you're ever wondering why I buy it, just go to CoinMarketCap or the internet, type in what is in the crypto that I'm talking about and research it for a second. I mean, I can sit here and show you 1,000 different diagrams, but by just reading it for, I'd say like 3 minutes for yourself, you can understand how huge it is. And you have to understand, when you look at markets, and this is such an important thing too, you have to understand that with this amount of hype, this amount of excitement, but still not getting all or having all the exchanges that you think, there's just always potential in this. Anyway, there are multiple coins in this nature. And right now, guys, I am preparing. I'm really honestly preparing for the markets to go for an even crazier push. And so I've been buying a ton of Polygon Matic. I have already filled my bags with XRP, so I'm not really buying too much of that. Guys, I honestly have bought so much when the XRP price was ridiculously low that right now I'm kind of chilling on that. I'm just extremely bullish on the long term, but on the short term, we don't know when this lawsuit is going to settle. So I'd rather just hold on to all my XRP and focus on a lot of other cryptos that have crazy potential for this specific bull run because of specific announcements, etc., etc. So again, Polygon Matic, I'm going absolutely crazy on. Chainlink is like one of those fundamental builders that I think anybody should have. There's a lot of potential for one that didn't get all the credit that it deserved, like Aptos. But what I'm mostly buying, and this is like my biggest buy of the last couple months, it's HBAR. The amount of bag buying I've done for HBAR is honestly a little bit sickening to some people. I think if you look at my bags, you definitely scream a little bit because it's unhealthy. And on a lower pit, I've put NIR and VChain. I've been accumulating some, but just, just mentioning it here, but it's not too crazy. What I am more crazy on is these two little beautiful cryptos right here, Quant and Algorand. Again, like I keep sharing in my little lists over on Twitter. Sometimes I just buy these cryptos and I go absolutely haywire. QNT, XDC, XRP, HBAR, Algo, just top cryptos. A lot of you guys are questioning about why not XLM. Again, you have to understand, I'm not bearish on XLM. I'm still extremely bullish on that crypto. But you have to make priorities because you can only buy so many cryptos and you can only, put 5 cryptos in a top 5 list, right? Because I mean, again, I like Multiverse or eGold, but it didn't fit into the list. I like FXS, but it didn't make it into the list. I like IOTA a lot, but it didn't make it into the list. Anyway, to get back to it though, you have to understand that the more FUD that revolves around this space, like for example, through these articles, 186 US banks facing Silicon Valley Bank-like crises or at least risk, that's like extremely bullish for the crypto market because we've seen these impulses already over the last couple of days. And you also have to understand that over the next weekend here, I guess as the week commences, we're going to be getting our FOMC meeting, and the results of that are again going to be some massive volatility. But it could honestly be that Bitcoin just goes absolutely crazy. Like right now, again, guys, we're just pumping through Bitcoin almost at $27,500. And a lot of altcoins are not keeping up with this right now as we speak. Let me quickly go to a different list and show you guys. Bitcoin right now, if we take a look at the total market cap, excluding Bitcoin, doesn't look too absolutely crazy. If you include Bitcoin, you can see we're breaking through a lot of our previous levels. And right now, it is going absolutely crazy. And by the way, one more thing that everybody should understand is the channel, if this market continues on a little bit like this, is going to shift a little bit again from just crypto news to how can everybody make a freaking ton of money over the next couple of weeks and months. Y'all gotta understand, I've been in this crypto space for so ridiculously long. I've made so many thousands of videos. I've made so ridiculously many mistakes investing. I've lost so much money. I've won so much money. And I would personally like to say I know a lot about the investing landscape. And one of those things I can give you is try to be as early as possible, all right? The people that are earliest make the most amount of money. And even though there's a lot more risk to it, analyze the risk to reward on a continual basis. And I personally think you'll be golden. Again, what I always say to people is if you have $10,000, don't throw your $10,000 at one opportunity. Think about it like a marathon and not a little bit of a sprint where it's better to just take out of the 10,000 50 times 200 or something of the sort, where you can just keep investing and keep trying things out. And this is only if we're talking higher risk. If we're talking about those major cryptos like a Bitcoin, like an Ethereum, etc., I don't think you have to be as risk averse. But again, not financial advice, just my thoughts on the matter. Anyway, one of the things I'll show you guys right here is again something I think that's launching tomorrow. But guys, already over the last couple of days, I've missed out on a couple opportunities that would have already made me so many hundreds of thousands of dollars. But it kind of depends on how much I was able to put in. Maybe only tens of thousands of dollars. So from right now forward, I'm going to join every single major sale that I see. And if I lose, but I'm going to freaking try it out. And this is what I should really make like a Groupon or something. I should make a like a course on this or something. But yeah, anyway. So Tencent, the guys I've been joining for a long time. It's a launch pad, and right now they have another gem that's coming on there. It's Alaska Gold Rush. What does it do? Personally, I don't really care because they've done so exceedingly well almost every single time. But for the sake of being a proper due diligence doing investor, they're a blockchain game with an immersive open world and exciting plot and adventures within the metaverse. Let's be real here though, guys. Let's be real here for just a second. I've seen so ridiculously many games now. I've invested in so ridiculously many games. I think potentially 100 different blockchain related games. Again, a lot of them I don't even show to you because a lot of them fail or a lot of them have not even launched yet. But I honestly don't really care exactly what details they have of the game. All I care about is how are they going to build a community and how well can they market this product. Because a game is only as good as its marketing, in my opinion. The game has to be somewhat enjoyable, but let's be realistic here. I've played a lot of really bad games in my life just because a lot of my friends were playing it or it was just marketed really well. And so that's the way I work with these cryptos as well. Anyway, so just check it out over on the Tencent Launchpad and read into it. I've been with them for so ridiculously long, so it's like my natural routine is to just check up on them every couple of days. Because I mean, this is my job. This is what I do, right? And I should add here, again, the reason I'm so confident on this and actually showing you guys this in comparison to so many other cryptos that I buy that I don't show is mostly because of the potential with them. There's like a lot of different scales. There's the, okay, this is very early stage. Let's see how good the founder actually is. There's a, okay, they're already quite established. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive to buy into the token or buy into equity, but a little bit more certain. And then there's the, okay, they're really established. They already have the proper partners, but how do I get my money inside this? How do I how can I invest? And so whenever you see those, well, yeah, obviously you want to put your money into them. And again, here I'm basing it upon history mostly. Most of the ones that I'm seeing in this list here, I've been with them for so long, I know, have done extremely well. I think I've bought into the majority of them. The only one that did really bad, I believe, was Satoshi Island. I think I even lost money on that maybe, but the rest of them did really, really well. And so I'm just showing you guys just to make sure you understand. The name of the game here is finding the right project to invest into and make a freaking ton of money. And now with the market conditions being so well, and the sale being tomorrow, it's just timed perfectly. And just all I'm saying, guys, is make sure you watch for those opportunities. Some jurisdictions cannot join this type of stuff, and it's sad for you. All I can say is you're just born unlucky. You can, however, enjoy the massive crypto pump. Bitcoin here on Binance at $27.6 thousand. Holy smokes, I cannot imagine. Oh my days. So yeah, we've gotten the highest close for Bitcoin in since August of 2022. No, wait a minute. It's actually even higher. I believe it's actually June of 2022. We've already got the highest close, but depending on what we get today, look at that. What a big shift that would be, huh? It would take us completely out of this entire 2022 zone. So that would be absolutely massive. And by the way, we still have our trade open that we opened at $21.7 thousand. Just wanted to quickly make that clear. The trade has not changed. And that's because we're just doing pretty well. And the moment that we cross above the 200 weekly moving average, we were looking for some confirmation, and we're going to get it pretty soon here. And yeah, there's not really any signs that it's going to stop anytime soon. I've seen a lot of people say that the volume is drying up. All I'm looking for here, guys, is for a nice little retest here for Bitcoin in terms of dominance, because it's done that historically time and time again. And so it might take a couple days here to actually settle itself down. But from that point forward, altcoins could pop off. So I'm already pivoting to that. Every single bull run, guys, you want to be early pivoting to altcoins from your stable coins, whatever. And so yeah, I'm just quickly letting you guys know on that. Is the bull run here? Well, things are looking like they are. It's literally looking as if the bull run is here. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I've been saying for you guys for a little while, at some point, you're not going to be able to buy things cheap anymore. And it could literally be so that this whole banking crisis, which is horrible for a lot of people, certainly is the big pivot that crypto needed. So yeah, get ready and get schmacking because things are about to get crazy, guys.